good, YouTube? It's me, Ian, the Elite Scrub, and today I'm bringing you my budget ephemeral deck for Legends of Runeterra. And this is the deck I personally used to get to Platinum in Legends of Runeterra with less than 40 hours played and less than 60 hours played in card games overall. So before we get started, if you have any questions about the deck, feel free to pop into my stream. I stream every day except Wednesday and Sunday at twitch.tv/theelitescrub. Link in the description below. So with that out of the way, let's get into this shit. This deck excels at what I'm calling momentum-based rushdown. What does that mean, you ask? Excellent question, Timmy. It means that if you get this deck rolling early, you'll be able to build up some insane damage and completely overwhelm your opponent. But if you don't, well, then you're probably fucked. With that in mind, I'll tell you right now, this deck tends to get fucked by spiders and other mid-range decks because you're usually not able to rush them down, and then they're able to out-control the board. However, this deck does have a lot of answers for rushdown decks and control decks by being able to control the tempo of the game and just burn them down. And this is the deck I personally use to grind to Platinum and LoR myself. So the key cards at play here are Sparring Student, Greenglade Duo, Iron Harbinger, and of course, Hecarim. The way that you use this deck is essentially to get one or more of these units down, and then use Haunted Relic, Onslaught of Shadows, and Sharks to be able to ramp up the damage on those units. Soul Shepherd also helps to boost the damage of the ephemeral units you're going to be spamming. And you can use Fading Memories for some pretty crazy plays with Sharks or additional duos or students to just be able to completely overwhelm your opponent and burst them down. Glimpse Beyond and Shadow Assassin are here if you find yourself in a bad situation like a board clear and need to be able to draw. And we also have Black Spear to be able to remove high value targets like Yasuo. You can also use Mark of the Isles for removal or to finish your opponent off. And of course the import code will be down in the description below. I've also been running Deny in this deck, but I've been pretty conflicted about whether or not that's actually necessary, as a lot of the time it just feels like you're giving up a lot of momentum to have it in the deck at all. And there's definitely plenty of situations where Deny will save your ass, but then there's also those situations where you have 3 Denies in your hands and that's it. And I don't think I have to tell you, that feels pretty fucking bad. And with the nerf coming out to Deny tomorrow, I'm definitely leaning towards the side of removing Deny from the deck altogether, as a 4-cost Deny isn't really going to get you anything, and it's definitely going to hurt your momentum. And most of the other changes coming in that patch will actually probably help this deck, being that it's nerfing most of the things that actually can compete with it, like elusives and Rasa control decks. But let's talk about the future. Let's say you've been playing LoR for a while and you can afford to start thinking about potential upgrades. The most obvious upgrade, and the first one that I made, would be to add 2 more Hecarims to the deck. Another couple options would be to add Thresh or add Silent Shadowseers. Thresh obviously has a lot of natural synergy with ephemeral decks, being that he'll level up off of units dying. And having Challenger definitely will help you remove important targets. Silent Shadowseers obviously give you another option for people who aren't running elusives or don't have any way of clearing those, and give you another option to burn them down. If you decide to go either of those routes, I definitely would look at removing Deny and possibly Shadow Assassins altogether. Stirred Spirits is also an option, but I personally don't care for it, so I don't use it. Alright boys, that's it for this video. If you found this video useful, make sure to slap a like on it. Consider subscribing to the channel. I plan on uploading a variety of different content, including a podcast I'm working on. And if you guys have any feedback on the deck, feel free to drop a comment. I'd love to hear from you guys on this. And just a reminder, I do stream every day except Wednesday and Sunday, so swing by and say what's up. Until next time, YouTube.